Hello friends, we're already here with more of our CK2 on English Neck, a Norman Yoke playthrough. The king today, Queen Maybell, has managed to get some more legitimacy inside of her own realm, now being crowned and having fixed vassal problems, domain problems, and duchy problems. I think we're safe, I think it's not going to fall apart, we'll see. We come now to a pop-up about the Teutonic Order. The Order of the Brothers of the German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem has been formed, sponsored by the Catholic Church and Kaiser Dietbold of the Holy Roman Empire. The Teutonic Order primarily protect and care for pilgrims to the Holy Land. They will serve Catholic rulers willing to pay for their upkeep. Though they only fight to protect the pilgrims for now, there's already ambitious murmurs in the Order about what the future might bring. Elven, Varen, Healen. That means to help, to defend, and to heal. Something like that. Lots of orders forming in these years. Exciting times for pilgrims down in Jerusalem and elsewhere. Hopefully we never be gotten on the wrong side of their swords. We'll see how it goes. A famous writer proposes to compose our family chronicles. Alright, so this character is actually currently in a holy order, and she already has a nice pile of Christian virtues and no sins. So I want to get her sainted also, I think. If we give him patronage, we have a chance of becoming proud. If we ignore him, it makes the dynasty unhappy, but it does have a chance of becoming humble, which would be another one of the Christian perks we don't have yet. Let's ignore him. Didn't get humble. Son of a gun. Alright, one of our largest vassals wants some land. Happily, we do have... this calls himself a humble servant while being negative 96 to us. I guess you don't have to like a person who asks them for something. But we'll be happy to offer reserve reward, but happy high diplomacy. I didn't realize our diplomacy was that high. Maybe it needs to be 10 or higher, I'm not quite sure. That seems okay, though. Alright, at this point, we haven't gotten any pop-ups at all for our Chancellor successfully improving relations. It's only a little over 25% chance a year, but you'd think by now we'd get something. A count is trying to usurp my title. The Chancellor here of this count right there, who belongs to Egypt, is traveling on Winchester trying to take documents and support to help legitimize a claim a title. Make him disappear, lose piety, might kill him, might not. Bribe him 50 gold and send him an offer, or let it be for now. If they want to fight, they can fight. I'll let it be for now. Also, I realize that we still have not retaken the Isle of Wight. We should definitely do that. Unfortunately, we have to attack the person at the top of the train, who is currently fighting against Grim the Unready. It's an Egyptian revolt. Alright, happily there's no fighting against non-Christians right now, so we don't have a penalty for reclaiming this. And the claim for the Count of Northampton, he'd like me some more, I guess. He doesn't like me that much right now. I guess it'll be fine. He's not particularly strong. So yeah, claiming for somebody else would give them joy, make them less likely to attack us in the future. And our main cap's already full, and White's not a great particular holding. I think it only has maybe 2 spots in it, so it's not so good. And I also help this Duke. He doesn't like me at all. I think it'd be better to help the Duke. And so we'll do that. I just noticed also we have no allies. So it's probably the case we should see if we can get some allies, though now in a war we probably can't. We do have a variety of non-aggression pacts with family members, but no alliance allowed because the H is afraid of us. That's right, they're big old cowards. The other non-aggression pacts are with France, who again stole my items. These belong to me. I'm never gonna get over that. Never, ever, ever getting over that. He won't give me an alliance either because he dislikes us and political concerns too. We probably need to start looking farther away from our shores to find allies. Possibly some of the people inside of the HRE, some of the kings there might help out. Non-aggression with a minor count here, minor count in France. I don't know how you're our friend, but you give me an alliance. That's fantastic. Hello, Count. Seems good. I think our children are not entirely married off. I think we have our eldest boy is, but yeah, we have an alliance going right now. We shouldn't need the allies to fight off the Egyptians here, I think. We'll see. Our second son, Ranulf, is not married off yet. Let's go find the biggest vassals of the Emperor here. So largest vassal right now is Friend Otto. Friend Otto is a prince of the Holy Roman Empire. He's a Duke of Tyrol. His army is not hired at all. So yeah, he's been a great character to try to get a relationship with. His younger daughter is unmarried. So let's go ahead and marry him off, or her off, to one of our sons, I hope. 9-year-old. Take it. Patrilineally, that seems great. prefer matrilineal marriage, but they realize this is a good way to go, and we do agree there. Hopefully that we can now get an alliance. The marriage happens. Once the marriage happens, there it is. Yeah, I decided to accept the suggestion. Thanks, appreciate it. Alright, and we're going to ask for an alliance now. Yes, cool. So, not the Emperor, but the Emperor's son is now our ally, or the prior Emperor's son. I wonder if that kid's anywhere in the line of succession. It is elective, so yeah, we have an alliance now with the person who will become Emperor. I think like a very, very good alliance to have. As far as they go, it's good. It's always nice looking for the large vassals of nearby people. Also, France is revolting. Haha, what's new? If we can get out of war in a hurry here, actually I'm finding my retinue, so I can actually launch war without any worry here. How badly broken is France? So France's main army still has 13,000. The revolt has 18,000. Looks like friend Pole here might well win. He does have more troops in general. I kind of want to sneak on in there and grab a little bit of French territory. Vexin is the one on which I have a claim. That's part of the French revolt. Might not be a good idea to do that. I'm not sure I can be quite sneaky enough. My vassals are, my allies are strong, but not that strong. Also, I'm profoundly hesitant to raise any vassal armies, as the vassals are still not feeling great about me. Alright, we're taught to uphold virtue of charity. We have to ransom prisoners and forgive offenses. I have prisoners in the dungeon. We tried to ransom this guy earlier. He has money now. Alright. We could just free him for free. What happens if I ask for money for ransoming him, and then also release him ahead of time? I think he just got released, I think we're getting the money. But an architect has been brought to the court, proposing the construction of a new castle in Bulf for less resources than it normally requires. Bulf is right here. He has one open holding. Or we can give an answer. Franz ibn Lubsalin, our steward, that is our husband, so we can trust this man. Foreigner money, sure. I was looking forward to building. Wow, we did get a ransom here. I think I just cheated. I think I cheated by getting the merciful release event and then also getting a little bit of cash off that poor fellow. I'm a cheater and I feel bad myself. This whole playthrough is now tainted. Also, Egyptian armies arrived, 11 dudes. We'll defeat them pretty easily. But we wanted to save that money for a new castle instead of a new, a new chapel to a new castle, but for now a new castle is just fine. The siege here go fairly quickly. There's still one more holding the siege down. It won't take too long at all. And they just can't get into London with those 11 Egyptian men. Let's go, again, pretty quickly. As long as Egypt stays involved in wars down here, we should be just fine. What's that lovely imperial flag there? This is the Sugar of Bakhchisary. What? How do you have land down here? So is Sicily suzerain of you? No, Sicily's independent. Same color. How? I'm really confused how this territory of all territory could end up in their hands. It's been owned by the Bakhchisary for a while, looks like. And it was straight inherited, I guess. That is amazing. One's owned by King Robert the Fox via Holy War. Then conquered as an adventurer. Oh, so the adventurer managed to succeed. Those random adventurer pop-ups don't come just for the player character, but also for the poor AI who can't do any better. Alright, there are a few monsters nearby where lay members of the Benedict Order frequently convene. As such, expect I attend the meetings often, and a lot of time in the monasteries. Here's about to start. Alright, so then we're going to go into a brief period of regency. Someone else is going to make the decisions for a bit, and we'll wait on the sidelines. Or maybe not. I never actually know when regencies are going to pop. Apparently, hanging out in a monastery is not a situation. The queen can still be reached, and so that's lovely. Alright. Last siege should be happening right now. Yeah, we hold one building entirely. The other one will be ours very soon. And I've now been at the monastery for a few days, surrounded by others who share my passion for God. And yet I still find I miss having a friend. Xantus Rafika, the unfaithful, and I seem to be getting along quite well, though perhaps it could blossom into a true friendship if we did something together. She's called the unfaithful, she is possessed, And she's a nun. What a life you've had. Alright, so we could talk about military strategy. That is her highest skill. The Bible. It looks like all of the activities one chooses, you have a 79% chance of improving your own abilities. But at the bottom there it says that if she enjoys the activity, it might give a friendship too. Now, I'm not sure why I want to be a friend with her, but sure, let's make a friend. So I'm going to do military strength. I'd love to improve our stewardship. But she isn't a huge fan of stewardship. It's one of her lower items. So let's play a game of military strategy and see what happens. I don't know if I already got the 2 points if we were going to get it from that. Oh, soon enough, I'm sure. Alright, fully siege down there. Go deal with the Egyptian troops now. Rafika truly enjoyed my suggestion. We become close friends. We regularly see each other out during free time, and I'm starting to notice it affects my focus on monastic duties. Oh no! Alright, focus on duties. Become close friends, but gain some learning. 3 learning! Or spend more time with our friend. Maybe getting gregarious, which would give us more diplomacy and the vassals like us more. But no, we're here to be a learned person. Let's get our learning. I'm going to write another book at some point. Now on, maybe every king will write a new book. Every queen writes a new book. New books from all. Okay, we've fully sieged down this territory. The one army that was sent here has been defeated. This is being held by... actually Dubruth. Yeah, my vassals are still infighting terribly. No, children, you behave, you behave. Tonic campaign. Hockmeister Helfrich of Tonic Order started playing a campaign against the pagans of the north. For too long, the pagans have been steadfast in the fight against Christians, and Hockmeister Helfrich decided to convert them with the sword. The wild people in north have started gathering in response, bellowing their battle hymns and demonic rituals, unstoppable in their frenzy. Surely this will lead to a bloodbath on both sides, as neither will the other be. Berserker. The final blessing from the Pope, the armies of Teutons leave the south for good. Good luck, Teutonics. Good luck. Is Estonia converted yet? Estonia's converted. Wait, what are the armies of the north? Where are they even going? Alright, so up here, the Finnish people are continuing to hold their pagan rituals. Good luck, Finns. Good luck. We're 200 money away from building our new church. We're excited about that. I'm still a little dismayed that a couple episodes back we were not able to remove the vassals who rebelled against our father. He died before we had a chance to do so. Absolute heartbreak. Alright, how's our boy doing? Our boy doing a good job taking care of his realm. His regent is called the Wicked, who likes us. Hey, the castle we commissioned in Bilth has been finished, or built, more or less on schedule. Appears to be a sturdy construction. Not too bad. Barony of Landenrod. Something like that. Alright, that was in Bilth, right here. I want to go ahead and get that away right away, because we are still over on the main cap. Make a new vassal. Great, and hopefully get some good taxes on that. A son was born to Flandina de Normandy and Duke Gwarfdar of Gwynedd. Alright, whom are you? Our cousin, our unmarried cousin. You do whatever you want to do, fam. I don't think I can marry you off, so that is just fine. Speaking of marrying off, how's the Duke of Aragon, or King of Aragon looking right now? Interested in finding a relationship for us? Your child's unmarried. Can we fix that? I have no one to marry to you, or more likely, I can't marry people who are in hiding. I've had that problem before. Or maybe he's outside of diplomacy range. I think marriage goes beyond diplomacy range, so I wouldn't do it, actually. A stolen technology from Constantinople. Good job, well done. Good job, well done. And I think at this point, I'm going to move my Chancellor out to try to fabricate claims. What we've tried to do in the past has not gone particularly well. I'd like to seize some land from the French revolt, if possible. They're up to 10,000 troops. France itself has 9,000 troops. Currently have claims on just and only Vexen, right there. So that belongs to the revolt. Let's get more claims. The revolt will probably end relatively quickly, and so I don't think it's a great idea. But what's the revolt being fought over? Let's find that out. So the revolt's being fought over Count Henri's claim on France. And the French king is currently winning. Alright, well, good luck to you all. Joan. Is that Joan of Arc? Joan of Catalan is currently on their side of the rebels. What money won't buy. maybe we should stay out of it until they get weakened some more. I'm never quite sure how to fight the big kingdoms. I know how to fight against minor dukes in England, but big kingdoms get a little bit confusing. Milady is a noble warrior at the gate. She's a veteran of many battles and desires to be a champion of the house. He praises my wisdom and honor and pledges to always defend me and my household, except in the retinue. I wish I knew who exactly he was. We bring up ahead of time, get his life story. We can't, and so welcome Hubert. Alright, show me Hubert in the court here. I think having more people in the court leads to having additional cost, keep them all around. The only Hubert I'm seeing is Hubert de Normandy, our uncle. No, Hubert de Courtmiller down here, rather. Strong and brave, and a 20 in martial. You'll be the finest commander ever. Let's find someone to marry you off to. Marry him off to our sister matrilineally. He's not gonna like that, not sister. Are you sister or are you cousin, rather? Matrilineally. That's fine, though. And then you'll become a knight commander, 20 in martial, brave and strong and daring. Our very own Gaston. Okay. Wish I had some way to attack all of Scotland at once. We still just need 2 more counties. Several tavern owners in Bilf have come forward to our court with complaints against the Count of Northampton. He's on drunken rampages in the establishments, and they want money. He already dislikes us a fair bit. He's a 1 county count, so pretty weak. We're not sure about him. He's also a cannibal, and a drunkard, and his consumption, and he's possessed. Probably gonna die soon. Hope he's gonna die soon. We'll see. You're gonna compensate the tavern owners. Gain prestige, we do that. Yeah, that seems good. Don't mind the minor vassals being strongly against us. We got the money we need to build a new chapel for the society. Let's see, build a church anywhere in particular we want to. So I think we were thinking of doing Winchester, because I just have 2 open slots still. Do I have an open slot at my main sector also? No, Middlesex is fully built up. How about in Rouen, where we started? Fully built up also. In that case, we will go ahead and do what I just said was Winchester, right here. Build a temple. 2 years to do, but our mission is on its way to being done. I'm going to send my chaplain up to Scotland to, once again, attempt to get some claims in these territories. We briefly missed a marriage proposal there. I don't know who's being proposed to. Which one of my many, many lovely family members they want. Little girl is unmarried. She's actually married to the Prince HRE. Yeah, all of our children have already been married off then. What remains then are perhaps our siblings. We only have one who's also married. Does she have any children? She has a bunch of children who are not yet married off. They're also not in my courts. I probably can't marry them off, unfortunately. Young Kundo, our cousin, the lovely red scarf, Little Red Riding Hood there, has finished her education in ways of intrigue. Gained nothing less than a master level knowledge. Elusive Shadow, who is also deceitful. Hopefully she comes to like us all the way through. Seems important. When can we pass the law next? Law passing comes in 1167 next year. So, that in mind, how does the council feel about me? Only 1 person's a hard malcontent. Another Constantinople technology steal. Love that. Only 1 hard malcontent. And the bribery is going to drop off here not too long. Looks like in 19 months. I'm curious what that favor was for. Arranged marriage message from the King of Swabia, who our cousin we just mentioned. She's a family member. I don't think she's a close family member, but this will potentially give us a further alliance with a minor king, but a king nonetheless. So we accept on that. And then we're going to attempt to set up an alliance. We gotta wait for the marriage to actually go through, I believe. Or, as I suspect, that was not a major enough king to pass on through. Is this Swabia? Yeah, Schwaben. You are now married. Yeah, we don't even get a non-aggression pact off that, do we? Okay, no. We get absolutely nothing from marrying that one off. That's fine, that's fine. That's all fine. We don't need your filthy alliances anyway. 60% war score on the Island of Wight. I wish we had some way to hasten that war score along. But it's ticking, ticking, ticking. Every day it's ticking. It'll get done very soon. Work can be tedious. And when one problem is solved, another one pops up. I tire of having to complete the same task over and over again. Obviously, I can rest in heaven. Please get diligence. Okay, didn't get stressed at least. Did get stressed. Didn't pop up here. I thought it popped up here when you get stressed, but no, we got stressed. 65% chance there. Lowered health from that. And also, that also lowered our stewardship, and so we officially should give away from our domain right now, but I'm not going to. I want to keep my current territories, definitely. Hopefully stress away before too long. Hopefully have a good hard prayer at some point. I'm not allowed to seclude myself yet. I don't know what point in the order we're allowed to do that. Hopefully pretty soon. Other than that, how's it look? Any fun things I can do at this point? Debutante, and no one caught my eye. I don't think we need that. I'm actually not sure what that's even used for. Maybe to get people to marry off, possibly. Most impressive woman arrived at the court. Apparently the reason for her visit is that arrange trade agreements with local merchants. People not think much of her at first. I've heard many courtiers praising her savvy business sense. She's a 17 in stewardship. I could put her on the council and make all the vassals very, very angry. I'd like you to join my court, but I'm sorry, no, I can't put you on the council. Because that she's dead. She vanished without a trace. What a shame. What a shame. I'd have loved to have her. Feeling a little sickly. Queen's a little sickly. Apparently might have the cancer. Stressed out plus cancer seems bad. We'll see what we got. The Duke rubs a lovely scented oil on every servant in the court. It's not your fault they're filthy, milady. This is the kind of learning we pay the guy for. He is infirm and doesn't like us very much, but at least we hired him. At least he's in good shape. And at least that the lineage is secure. If the queen dies, we'll be okay. We are having sweats right now. We're not feeling well at all. Got a fever going. Will we survive the next week or so? Will we be able to hold on to this queen? Or is the boy king coming forward once more? Uh-oh. Got the fatigue. Vomiting, fever, fatigue. I don't think that's cancer, but we'll have to see in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again real soon.